Anybody who's studied education and developmental psychology has probably heard of Lev Vygotsky. Vygotsky's theories about childhood intellectual development have been part of the bedrock of even mainstream education system. However, when Vygotsky is taught in the West, they remove the fact that he was a Marxist-Leninist attempting to apply dialectical and historical materialism to the field of education. Unsurprisingly, the Western education system ripped the revolutionary character from Vygotsky's work. But his theories would have been impossible without Marxism and dialectical materialism, arguing that children develop and learn based on the world around them, based on the environment they're growing up in, which changes historically. So there can be no one-size-fits-all system for educating and developing children. Rather, the system needs to be adapted based on specific children's needs and specific historical conditions. These theories also translated into anti-racism and anti-ableism. Vygotsky was a Jewish man growing up in Tsarist Russia, where anti-Semitism was extremely prevalent. He destroyed ridiculous theories of scientific racism, explaining that racism is a learned behavior that people get based on their environment, and showed that education would be an absolutely key component in any kind of revolutionary society. The revolutionary education system could be adapted to the historical conditions to root out these racist attitudes, unlike the capitalist or feudal education systems that allow them to fester. The static education systems of the West, which force children to meet the model of the school rather than adapting the school to the historical conditions and the needs of the children. And you can see how this revolutionary theory about adapting the education system to each child and allowing them to flourish also challenged ableist narratives about education. Although there are a lot of amazing teachers out there, in the West, we really haven't adopted our education system to allow people who are differently abled to flourish. A revolutionary education system should be adapted to meet the unique talents of every student. Shout out to Mallot from the Liberation School for this incredible article. We'll be interviewing him on the podcast tonight. I can't wait.